Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Menace II Society. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Menace II Society is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by the Criterion Collection. It is available in-store at Barnes & Noble, as well as Amazon.com and Criterion's website. Now, as far as the film itself, I became aware of the movie when I was doing some research on the influences while playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Just as I did with Vice City, looking up those influences, I did the same for this particular game. And I tracked down a DVD copy of Menace II Society, and I have to say I was blown away. This movie is so hard-hitting, and even way back in the early 90s when it was released, it's crazy on how relevant a lot of this is today. And I think the performances are excellent. I know a lot of people compare this movie to Boys in the Hood, and I absolutely see the comparisons, but I think for me, Menace II Society kind of hits a little harder. Also, it has a really good soundtrack, and there's a lot of great moments, and the ending, while you know it's coming, it still gives you a whole lot of just, dread and anticipation, and I think it's extremely well put off. I think this movie definitely should be seen in more homes. It's heavy in its, its subject matter, of course, but this one is so well done, and I think the Hugh brothers in the director's chair really did a wonderful job, and it's absolutely holds up today. So yeah, definitely watch Menace II Society. I highly recommend it, and just be prepared, it can be heavy at times. Okay, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first let's do a quick unboxing. We have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Menace II Society. I have to say, I really like the cover. I think the red and black is a very smart choice, and it kind of pops. So yeah, I like the artwork here. And then we have the back and the spine. There's a nice shine to the images. And then we have artwork on the discs. And just a little booklet. It's kind of a fold-out pamphlet. Talks a little bit about the film. So yeah, I think this is a very solid presentation from the Criterion Collection. So yeah, all right, now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Menace II Society on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 185:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, the film was given a 4K restoration, and I have to say, wow, this movie looks excellent here on 4K Ultra HD. Grain structure is light in density. There are a couple spots where I felt it was a little heavier, but otherwise it does not detract you from the overall experience. The color palette is nicely enhanced here courtesy of Dolby Vision. Lighting, for instance, the scene where King's father is at the table, the redness is really striking, as are clothing choices the various characters wear. They really stand out, and they're natural but still kind of vivid. Landscaping also benefits here. When the characters are at the barbecue, the green grass is really just bold. And skin tones also come across well. Color looks really spot on here with the 4K Dolby Vision. Black levels in general are nicely rendered. Nighttime sequences look fantastic. I detected no black crush or elevation, and they look appropriately dark and inky. Shadow detail on darker interior scenes, let's say at a party, look fantastic with no issues, and they contrast the lighting sources very well. The 4K resolution offers a nice extra bit of detail. One of my favorite scenes in the film is when Kane is visiting Purnell in prison and the camera zooms in on both characters. You can really make out the facial features are well defined. Clothing also looks excellent. You can almost make out some of the fabrics there. And just the general aesthetics also really looks nice. Menace II Society on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 7.1 audio track. Now, while a Dolby Atmos upgrade would have been ideal here, I still feel it's a very solid offering. The previous Blu-ray edition supported a Dolby True 7.1, so I feel that DTS is not quite the same audio experience, but it's still a worthy addition.
The center channel is fairly clear for the most part, though I did notice occasionally, mostly during a party scene, where voices tend to get a little bit lost. But otherwise it sounds good up there. And the front speakers, they sound excellent and they complement the center nicely. Mid-level and rear speakers, once again party scenes highlighted with some atmospheric effects, ambience, and occasional gunfire. It also has a good surround sound feel and it's very energetic. The LFE channel packs a nice punch, musical beats, gunfire, any kind of violence. It reverberates in your seats and has a nice presence. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Menace II Society on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a solid A. The 4K restoration coupled with the HDR and Dolby Vision grading makes this movie look excellent. Colors are naturally bold, black levels are deep, and when it comes to the increase in resolution, it's a noticeable upgrade. The movie has never looked better and the 4K edition is the way to go. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one an A-. The DTS 7.1 is a very solid offering, giving you a great experience. Everything up front is clean and clear, the surround sound environment is used quite frequently, and the LFE packs a bit of a punch. The movie sounds excellent on 4K, and the DTS is a really nice addition. So that is my review of Menace II Society on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from the Criterion Collection. If you're interested in picking this up, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.